What's up, FPV peoples? This is Jesse with J.FINESSE Flights, and today I'm gonna share my new build with you guys and girls. So far, here's the Three Musketeers, my lineup for the day. Is what I'm gonna be flying. I had an ESC burnout on this guy. That's my 6-inch. I run 5-inch props on it, but I do have a few different 6-inch props that I like. There's just no technology in the 6-inch props right now. It kind of sucks because I really like how 6-inch flies. I just wish they come up with some better props. This is the very first one I've ever built. It has an HG LRC F3 V4 board all in one, video transmitter, on-screen display built in. It's got everything but your receiver, and of course a camera and ESCs. You know, it's not an all-in-one with ESCs, but yeah, all-in-one with the video transmitter and so forth. This is the one I just got done building. This is my Luminaire QAV-XS, and running T-motor F60 PROs, 2500 kV. These ESCs, now these, I've seen some ESCs. I was a little skeptical about which ESCs I was going to run. I mean, I've spent so much money on this one already. It's like, why not go ahead and spend $15 to $20 on ESCs, right? Well, I decided because I needed ESCs for my 6-inch / 5-inch Wizard. So I went ahead and I seen on Banggood they had RacerStar had some 28 amp ESCs rated for 5S, but you can only buy them in packs of 4. So I didn't like that. So I thumbed around, got on GearBest, found the very same ESCs branded under a different name. And now these may be the actual maker of the ESCs. I'm not real sure, but it even has a logo on the ESC. If I can get my camera to focus, you guys will see what I'm talking about. HGLRC. That is the brand on these ESCs. So far, they have been pretty good. I think the motors, because I just had one burn on me last week. It was on my Wizard, the 6-inch Wizard. I had one burn, but I was running the 2305 RacerStar motors, and a big wide bullnose 6-inch dual blade prop, a real heavy prop. But I crashed, and I think when I crashed, I was still at full throttle accelerated, and that's what caught it on fire. The only thing that got damaged was the ESC, but I'm thinking that's what done it. I'm not sure. I haven't had any problems out of this one though. It flies fairly well. My tune's still a little rough around the edges, but amp draw, now it may be limited due to the ESCs, but the most I've pulled with a pretty aggressive prop was like 128 on the amp draw, and now with it partially 90% tuned, I'm pulling somewhere around 100 to 115. So I don't think that's too bad. All that depends on the prop. So 128, I think it was the most I've seen come out of them, and that is with these F60s. But regularly it's like 110, 112, no higher than 115 under extreme circumstances. But yeah, let's go through the components I've got. Like I said, the HGLRC, I think it's BS 28 amp ESCs is and GearBest has them. You can buy them individually on GearBest. They are the same as the RacerStar 28 amp. So and I think it's RacerStar Labs is what they're calling that, I believe. So these will work. They're the same exact ones. So if you need just a single ESC, go to GearBest and look them up. HGLRC BS 20. I'll put it in the description. That'll be easier. These are the new HQ 5 by 4.8 by 3 VS1 props. That is a mouthful. A lot of people are having a hard time saying that, but I'm reading it. I knew it was coming. 5 by 4.8 by 3 V1S props. They're brand new. I bought 3 packs just to give them a try, see if I'm going to like them. I don't really do a lot of fast freestyle flying, so I may not like them, but I want to try them anyway. But anyway, then of course, like I said, T-Motor F60 2500 KV Pro Edition, silver winding. Flight controller is the Betaflight F3. BFF F3. This is the Dominic Clifton Betaflight board, not a knockoff. I was wanting to try that out too. Okay, video transmitter. Originally I had bought a Rush VTX, but with the pod I was a little short on space, so I did see that they had the Eachine VTX 03s on sale, so I bought one. When I got it, the SMA connector was broken off, so I contacted Banggood. They are shipping me another one. I haven't got it yet, but what I did do is I stripped the SMA connector, the UFL connector. Yeah, I'm sorry for saying SMA. It's not SMA. It's the UFL or IPEX connector off. Went ahead, cut it off, pulled the sheath back, grounded that, and then soldered the actual coaxial to the signal side of the receiver or transmitter, and I'm doing it like that. So I did buy some different antennas, some longer ones, because as you can see, I've got this one right here. It's just got a piece of heat shrink and a zipper tie on there, and I'd like to have a little more English on it, because when I'm flying like that, it's kind of not straight up and down, so I'd like to kick it back at about 15 degrees, but it works. It's clean, it's tidy, you don't worry about it. Oh, my transmitter receiver, obviously I run the Evolution there from Turnigy, so I have the FS A8. I think there's another one that goes with that, FS-A8S or something like that, receiver on it. It's a little bitty guy. It's in there. It does only have one antenna. It is also IPEX connector, and I had bought some longer ones, which is not on here yet because I didn't get them in the mail in time when I built it. So, but I haven't had any problems. I was going to switch it out with a longer one, 110 or 120 millimeter one, if I had a problem, but so far I haven't had any. So that's the board, the ESCs, the motor. These are just some soft mount rubber silicone style. They're really soft. They come from Banggood also. And the camera, it's a knockoff run cam. So far, love it. I do have a run cam lens on it, and I think it's a 2.1 millimeter. Yeah, it's a 2.1 millimeter. I don't know what the field of view is. It says it's a 1/3 inch by 2.1 millimeter. Field of view is pretty good with it though. I like it. It is a run cam. Fits right in them. The knockoff run cam, $20 cameras on Banggood. Well, the run cam lenses go right in them. So just a note, if anybody out there is wanting to know or to try it, they do fit. And decent camera, man. I can't tell the difference between that and the Swift other than the OSD, but I mean the regular Swift don't have OSD. So, but anyway, let's get to the flight footage. Lumineer QAV-XS with the RACE-POD, Betaflight F3, HGLRC 28 amp ESCs, BS 28 amp. Then you got your T-Motor F60 PRO 2500s, Turnigy FS A8S receiver, and the Eachine VTX 03 receiver transmitter. Let's rip it. Peace.